a player running there. A few great shots. They're on very low HP, and there you go. Martin Doherty is picked up as well.
And, you know, this is looking like a whole different game. The last one, we were barely at 70+ players alive. You know, it took a little bit of time, but I think we got that first game jitter out the way. This is only Storm Wave 1, leading into the second zone here. And look at the shots haven't stopped.
I mean, Lachlan is disgusting, all right? He's ready. He is honed in, looking for more players. But look at this, man. They are in the storm. Now, they don't have too far to go, but this is just damage you don't want to be taking right now.
Ooh, and there is a baller there, so see Lachlan running straight forward. He's going to have to dip out on Cody. Sorry, bud.
He's like, I'm going to be okay. just making it to safety. I think, so Cody, I feel like he probably should have transferred the ball over to Cody just because he's got a shield to work with, but I think he's making this aggressive play because he's trying to get ahead of Cody, just make sure there's no one just ahead of them. Because if they make a wrong rotation, they could be cleaned up off of it.
Yeah, when it comes down to the storm, definitely is, or begs the question, right? Hey, you got a storm flip, you'll be okay for a little bit if you desperately need it. Or begs the question, right?
Yeah.
A little bit of a fight. R.O. Grimes got the high ground, but look who it is. Airwalk's taking on 2 players. He doesn't care. He's right in the box here. His teammate's gone down. Airwalks versus Scarlet and Ellie here. Stickers are coming out. Airwalks is chewing it up. Sad actually got the pick there, so this is not looking too good for Airwalks. I think too much smack talk in the previous game. And now Sad's making a full-on push here. FBX Sad. Here comes the dynamite.
That storm flip just going to minimize the effective play space. More speed into Sad's clutches here. He's looking to find another elimination. He's got himself that slur, but don't forget that's healing over time. He's got to just wait it out. Another storm flip coming out. Okay, run for the hills. Don't forget this is 5 damage to your HP. Look at this. They've only got so much room to work with right now. Sad finding himself in a little bit of an awkward position. Look at this. News up gets here. He's like, hello? Are you fighting? I'd like some of this, please.
This is just perfect for Sad here. Now he's just turning everything around at this point. Matt needs to jump in here and help his teammate out. Is he going to be able to do it? Yo, look at Sad with the quick edit right there, showing why he's here today. Hello, representing Bye-Bye yourself. You jumped into the wrong battle, buddy, as he is still holding it down.
He's going to make Muselk very sad after that performance. Come on, guys, you might have to. Now, the question is, what happens next? Juju's by himself. He's sitting in a 1-by-1. Now, he doesn't know there's a launch pad.
Let's go, man.
Don't tell him. Got Ellie and Scarlet over there. And Sad is now just thinking, okay, I definitely know there was a duo I was fighting. Mistakes. Oh, no. Jordan Fisher has been eliminated there in the top left in your elimination feed.
This whole
disaster.
Koa definitely someone to be
Partida anterior,
afraid of.
Patriotas ficou em
All the way
segundo,
from
mano.
South Korea to be here today, but Scarlet and Ellie, man, just you gotta respect Sad. He pushed off 4 players in that situation. Matt Judon, unfortunately, just wasn't doing or contributing too much in those final moments, so he really was up there just kind of putting it all down. Took out Muselk, but get Ellie here. Scarlet, they're out.
This slip stream is going to be so helpful as he zooms by another fight. He's like, all right, time to start dolphining. This is what we call when you're in the slipstream. You just kind of come out and then kind of go back in, then launch up, and then come back down. Now over to Ninja. Oh my goodness, look at this.
Ninja.
Has been down. So Ninja's got to make something happen. Hopefully he
O
picks
Ninja
up the
morreu, eu
card
acho
because there
que
is a
foi,
respawn
eu
band
acho
here
que na
in the
terceira,
landing,
quarta, segunda vez.
there's even more
Ele morreu.
players.
Ooh, Ninja and Bucky.
Oh,
Bucky's
Lupo
already
is
made
here.
it.
Tifu is right
Eu
around
não
the
te
corner.
fui, olha, Ninja, mano, nossa, olha.
Ninja trying to take on Bucky. No, this is the wrong player to fight.
Olha
Bucky's
só
already
que
qualified for
Ninja,
the...
Ninja.
Oh, he
Quem matou,
tried.
quem
It
matou?
doesn't even matter. Kenneth and Bucky pushed right on through. This is why he's going to the World Cup, guys.
Nossa, mano,
That's
tá
going to be
muito
their
bom isso.
first elimination.
You can see too when Bucky picked up the elimination there with Kenneth, there was big smiles. They're like, "That's Ninja, you know that's a
Compartilha aí,
confidence booster."
tentar na live,
Yes,
mano.
I got to meet Bucky's mother and Bucky. We did a little bit of a interview earlier today, and she said she's his biggest supporter. She almost said, I believe word for her, said, I fangirl for my son, and
Mas
that's
o
her biggest
Ninja
supporter.
tomou
But
tiro por trás,
That's
da
that's the kind of
redução
support
em
you
cima,
love to
ter
see
fui
in
pra
the,
lá.
in the Fortnite community.
Na
But, you know,
Around here,
esquerda
I'm
lá.
curious. How's our boy Dr. Lupo doing?
Eu só quero ver o
Let's take a
Patriota
moment to see. So
em
remember, Jordan Fisher got picked up. There he is, giving the finger gun. I like it.
aquele power ali, ó, em
Loadout's
cima ali
looking
não
pretty
é o
good. He's got
Flake.
that single shadow bomb. If he's got to try and make himself the safety spot. If I'm Dr. Lupo, I'm thinking, all right, what do I need to do here to get placements first, right? Let's at least
Mano,
make it.
até que eles estão jogando bem. Acho que o Flake ficou em top 7 no rank ali na partida ali, mas tipo,
If he's playing it right, playing it slow, playing it a little bit
de tudo assim, eu acho que ele ficou.
But I mean, there's still
Não
quite a
lembro
number
mais com o Douglas.
of big names
O Patriota
left
ficou
in the
em
lobby.
11.
Aiden, Lemix,
Não, na
Patriota,
verdade na
Nicky
partida ele
30,
ficou em
Cloak,
segundo.
KU,
No
Lachlan, Bruce
negócio lá
Brown,
ele ficou.
just to name a few, Nick Merckx
Décimo
as
primeiro.
well.
That's
Só
right,
que eu
and
não
don't
sei
forget,
quem, né?
guys, if you see something you like, make sure you
Esse é o
guys use that
dele.
hashtag #SummerBlockParty and hit us up on social media, guys. We love to see the clips and those interactions. I'll be
Mano,
sharing
mas essa
everything
live
that
ficou muito
comes my
foda,
way.
galera.
But there it is. You saw some players hiding. It was Scarlet who's in the field, and they turn cloak now. They're sending off some fire shots here. Jacob sending in the dynamite. Nice little window play here. He's got that right camera peek. Is he going to be able to find another opportunity? There's one. Well, just kind of putting in some pressure.
Other team was ready. They heard. You know, if you're playing Fortnite for any extended period of time, you know what that distinct
Mas já
dynamite
corre,
sounds like. 70 over onto that
Parei pra
player,
jogar os
though.
plays de Xbox, mano.
Those blue numbers. The
Ó,
question
já
is
vai
how
no chão.
much shield do they
Caralho,
have
não,
left?
Jacob
Are they
da
on
Xbox
100?
não,
Were
eu
they
já vi.
less? Jacob,
Fumando.
He already knows. He hit the dynamite,
Ah,
so
droga, pegada
he's
de
going in
droga
right here.
fuma.
Look at, he's just trying to get this shot, and that's one. Great shot on
Quem que ele
Douglas. Took the wall so
Foi
quick.
quem, caralho? Deixa eu ver.
Now look at this.
Douglas,
Someone
olha
else
lá.
trying to
Foi o
build
Douglas
above him, and
Costa.
Jacob saying, look,
Eu acho que foi.
there's someone trying
Foi
to
ele,
progress.
acho que foi ele mesmo.
Gotta build. Gotta make sure we can get around him, but do it in a good
Olha lá o
way
Flakes
to
ali
make
em
sure we
cima.
get this next rotation safe. Look at this. Jacob's like, look, we gotta start making our way over.
Flakes tá
Come on, make your way
protegidão
over to
lá.
me.
É mais aquele
Power,
shield,
though.
né, Flakes? Tá dando
He's in a tough
não.
spot right now.
Não vai dar
I
não.
love it. They just counted that as a huge victory for them.
Olha lá, o
So
menino,
now
ó, o
they
menino,
just
ué.
got back out of here now. Bye bye to your teammate. Get some fresh loot. They're off. They're gonna get the next zone.
Geral, abriu o chat do
Man, if
Flakes,
he gets too
abriu o chat
aggressive,
do Flakes.
you gotta
Bora
understand this
ver
guy
aqui.
already took good care of your teammate.
Aí,
Oh,
Ah,
that's
não.
what happens. Jacob says, he didn't forget about you, buddy. Things are coming this way, and takes him right out the game.
So while Connor's in here, like, all
Ah,
right,
não,
we should
eu
probably
queria
make,
que
make
isso,
this rotation. His
Eu
dual
não sei se o
partner's like,
Patriota,
watch
tá
this guy.
vivo.
All right, yeah, no, he's like, listen, like, yeah, we'll make the rotation, sure.
Não é aquele ali, é o Nix? É isso mesmo?
Ewok
Eu vi
here,
lá.
check it out.
Possível, né?
Kurt
Deve ser ele mesmo.
just waiting, biting. They've got a launch pad when they need to bail. Looks like Kurt also had that RPG
Agora eu não
in
sei se o
hand.
Patriota tá vivo.
Look at the loadout coming in right
Se o Patriota
now.
estiver vivo, ele leva, mano. Com
I like it,
certeza.
I like it. And they're in the current safe zone. Feeling pretty good.
And I love this right here. Ewok rocking that Falcon jersey to represent her teammate. Kurt Ben Kurt was on the Falcons. That's pretty cool right there. A little bit of extra love right there. You can see she's throwing out a couple pings right here, trying to communicate with her duo. For an opportunity here.
I
Eu
like
quero
that
muito que o
Ewok is
BR ganhe,
pre-editing
vai ser
things.
caô.
She's waiting. She's not confirming it. She's saying if we need to bail, I've got the editing ready. Here we go. Launch pad comes
Quase
out.
tava
Those kind of
batendo
things,
forte,
those
viado.
little
Patriota
things are gonna
segundo
help
ali,
level
Flakes
up
foi
your
como?
gameplay when you're playing Fortnite.
No final, na partida anterior. Não sei quantas partidas que vai, não.
We know Ewok is insane.
She's about to show you guys why. Someone's
Eu
letting
sei que
out some
essa ideia
shots. Her
de receber
teammate is split up.
troféuzinho
What's she gonna do?
depois,
She's gotta back him up here.
Impossível a gente receber
Look at the thought
troféuzinho,
process
pelo
there as well.
menos.
You know shots are coming in, and instead of her trying to figure out where the player's going, she's trying to reinforce their move, making sure this is as stable as possible. You hear explosions. She's gonna pass over some half shields here, some of the minis, excuse me.
Uma travada aí,
And
mas
now
vai
this
parar.
is where things. It was good too. It's in the next safe zone. There's oh gosh, Nick 30 is here is
É meio lagado.
Nick was bothering them over in the box.
oh goodness. Okay,
This is gonna be a good battle here, Zeke. We might
Dá
see it
aquela água.
unfold in just a bit. Ewok messing with a couple edits, trying to decide where she's gonna want to be.
got another
See a
minute.
couple of fun facts about the player Cam. Ewok, a 13-year-old streamer, and you're the youngest Fortnite player here at the Pro-Am. So, youngest competitors we can see here. And Nick wins the exchange
Gets a
right
shot
there.
back. It was very close, but Kurt, you got to do something. You got to go quick. Start applying pressure.
He's trying, he's trying. Oh, so close. Kurt Ben Kurt almost won the exchange right there, but Nick was just a little faster on the draw. Beat Ewok to the wall and punished in those moments Nick had a fantastic last game, was only shut down because he didn't have materials. You guys tuned in a little late, but he made it all the way through to end game, and now look, they have 4 eliminations ready. Don't forget, they're
Não, mano, deu travado aqui.
also in the top 10, like literally on the leaderboards and standing, so showing you guys why. Take a look at Tifu's kind of trailing behind, no eliminations.
If you've been watching Nova qualifiers,
Foi
you know this is
menino aí.
classic Tifu. He's got
Default.
an abundance of material sitting on a nice
Por
little
default,
perch,
não.
bird's eye view, waiting for enemies to make a mistake. He is so good at capitalizing on any little error that enemy players make. If they make a wrong edit, if they make a wrong build, a wrong rotation, he is always in the right place, in the right mindset to take advantage of that. Josh Hart and him are going to begin their rotations there. I always say this, don't forget, top 15 is the first round of Blazer points. We need another 7 duels to fall before those points come out.
Tem que ver quem tá vivo, mano. O Patriota tá vivo,
Look at
não.
this next half in, half out, man. That circle is dangerous.
It's better than going south though, because at least they're gonna stay on the land, so you gotta count your small blessings while you can right there. Now another look here. Tifu always got those front row tickets.
He's like, I'm sitting up on this perch. I'll tell you what, let's come over here and build a new perch. This is my home.
Chris Thompson's got that minigun. He doesn't have a lot of ammunition. He's actually really hurting here. Fortnite term, we like to call this shambles. He is in shambles.
They want an elimination. They need something. Because, like you said, man, they've got basically nothing to work with. Now, he's probably calling out this enemy team here in front. You gotta think Dank Ops is probably up on the high ground, just above him. Just getting a nice little, surveilling the land. You know, who do I think I see? I recognize these types of builds.
He's just looking all around. He's like, oh no, slips out the
No!
right there.
Meu Deus.
Too much pressure. He's trying to sneak underneath those builds. He's looking at his team like, man, I'm so
Muito bom
sorry.
esse
Dude.
jogo, né,
He was
velho?
maybe a little too focused up on what the task at hand, you know, what was in front of him. Look at this, Aiden. He's ready, man. He's swooping in like an eagle, just taking
Eu vou
shit
Rider
out
aí,
of
ó.
everyone else.
Menino no
Number
PS4.
1 elimination leader in this current round so far, guys. He's at 5 elims.
Oh,
That's a storm flip. It's pushing him way up top. This is scary because the higher he goes, the more unsafe it becomes if it's not held up by too much.
he's gotta be real careful. They don't seem to be in any danger right now, which is really
He's
good.
got a rift.
You know, making the quick rift play as you're falling, pretty tough. Nick Merckx, though, going to be picked up by Connor Bell and Jacob and shut out of the lobby, especially at the top 15. You hate to see it. More eliminations coming in. Josh Hart as well goes down to power, and look at this. Aiden finds Patriota.
Dude, I see Bucky all in the Elam feed as well right now, so Bucky looks like he's having a great game. Out comes the rift to go. Oh, it's time to rotate.
Lachlan picks up Cloaksy. Wow. And look at this, Klupo finding more eliminations as well.
Here's the focus. Aiden says, yay. There's a little bit of a high ground right there. Maybe we want to snatch this up. It is in the zone. He does have material to hold it as well. Nick A30 still in the game. You see down there, Symphony as well. So many players still alive. Tifu's still in this game. He's got a baller. He's jumping in and out that vehicle. Aiden lands right on top of Power and wins the exchange. Down goes Power. It's his high ground now. You can see Lost King lands right inside this duo and finishes him up. So Aiden is doing so good right now as they have 7 eliminations now.
Eu achei nenhum deles tá
Rob
vivo.
is doing so good work
É,
with
nenhum
Aiden, you know.
mesmo.
When we talked with him in the player lounge, he's like, look, I know Aiden. I know Aiden's very good. Whatever he does, I'm just going to follow, right? And you can see they're playing so well together. Whatever Aiden calls, Rob is ready to follow up on this and back him up.
That's
Which is
Tifu right
oh,
there.
it's Nick!
Another knock. Zeke.
That's it. He's gone. He's been eliminated. That duo is out, especially at the top 5, but it's okay. Look how many big names are still left. Bucky, KU, Tifu, Rob from Lost King goes down. Aiden's got to respond fast. He's got to do something.
Yes, he's in this game right now to win it. He just took out another player. Aiden is on it, and he's got the high ground. Tifu goes down to Bucky. Or KU in there. KU's still in this game.
Bora, Aiden. Nossa, mano, eu quero muito que ele ganhe, velho. Mas foi o Jacob, velho. Eu acho que ele não tava mesmo PC. Nossa, dançou, viado. Eu vou rir muito se ele perder também. Eu vou rir muito se ele perder, viado. Então, merda.
A shot missed, but it's okay. Right now, Aiden's got health advantage. Bucky's is about on 100. Okay, excuse me, 85 effective HP. He wants this. Look at this. Aiden's just supplying pressure. Oh, tries to go. This is Aiden we're talking about. Damage over on the shields. Bucky's down to nothing.
Boa, menina!
Victory Royale!
Nossa, mano, joga
So
muito.
close in the final moments. Bucky, with all that pressure on his shoulder, could not handle Aiden, who was stone cold. We saw a little cartwheel there. He's gonna say, hey, listen, this is nothing. I got this high ground. He felt really good about it.
Ice in the veins. Let's take a look at that again. And just look at Aiden. He is so ready to isolate Bucky. Everything he's doing is forcing Bucky here to make a
Ó,
mistake.
vai, tinha perdido o X já.
Aiden
Fudeu.
capitalizing, forcing him
Morreu
out
pra
of the storm,
safe.
and it's enough to close it all out.
Se ele tivesse tomado aquele dano ali, ele podia
This
ter
is just like a
matado.
little taste of
Oh,
what the
yeah.
World Cup is gonna be like, because the skill is real, the energy
Vai
is
se
real.
ferrar.
Loving the crowd reactions right now. That was a fantastic little ending right there, and Aiden takes the game. That's a huge accomplishment here at the Pro-Am.
But also huge props to Rob. You
Bora,
know, he's
bora,
sticking
bora,
to his
bora,
guns,
Aiden,
doing
bora,
everything
Aiden.
to stick with
Ganhou
it, make
já.
sure that we're playing our best. And in the end, you know, we saw as long as Aiden's leading the pack, Rob's right behind, ready to finish off eliminations, pick up materials, pick up weapons, ammo, and just keep that momentum moving forward. And that's what helped them get that dub. Rob, I'm feeling it, dude. If you ever want to carry me, probably never gonna happen because we'll never play games together. But I personally like it if you carry me. Anyway, yeah, games are cool. Fortnite, great stuff.
Love
Here.
Fortnite, love these moments, these interactions. You know, that end game was stacked. Kayun, Tifu, Aiden, Bucky. I mean, I talked about I'd be happy if a duo made it all the way to the end. Shout out to Lost Kings Rob, man. He made it all the way there.
Yeah, in
That
fact,
close.
you know what? I want to send it down to Rob right now with Boogie Face, who's standing by with an interview. And Rob, I just want you to know you're amazing.
Did you hear that, Rob? Zeke wants to let you know that you're amazing.
Oh, hey, I try. I just try to learn from my partner, Aiden, who is the best.
Oh, listen to that. Congratulations, you two, on taking game number 2. Aiden, you had 10 eliminations. High ground warrior there right at the end. You love to see it. How does it feel to be in the stadium playing with all of these fans here?
Oh, it's the most amazing feeling ever, being around all these content creators and, you know, celebrities, and the crowd is amazing. Let's go! I'm so happy to be here. This is like such a great moment with this. Oh, I love this.
We love having you as always. Now, going into the next game, I know earlier we kind of talked about you were just going to follow Aiden around and do what he said. Is that going to continue to be your strategy?
Yeah, I think anything he says, I'm just going to do it. It worked the first time, worked the second time, so I'm going to keep following his orders.
Well, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? And finally, you know, this is a lot of money on the line for charity today. Aiden, tell me about the charity you're going to be donating towards if you win.
My charity is the Wounded Warriors. Shout out to my grandpa and my dad. They're vets, so I love the vets. You know, you can never go wrong with that.
I agree. Well, thank you guys so much. Good luck in your next game. Zeke, Monster, back to you.
Rob's sitting here talking like he's following orders. He is absolutely wrong. Rob, it's not following orders. You're just cooperating with your duo. I know you're secretly the mastermind, Rob. I'm on to you. I see you.
We saw it at the Creative Showdown. The best teams kept quiet when it came down to exposing strats. So, you know, give a little kind of, nah, man, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just following Aiden.
Yeah, I just followed Aiden. You know, Aiden's been the one getting elimination. You got to think it's like I'm Rob. I'm like, what up? They're at 99. Hey, Aiden, there's someone wounded over there. Yeah. Great Elin, Aiden. Of course, we're just kidding. Aiden is phenomenal. That's why he's qualified for the World Cup Finals coming up. But man, what a powerful duo. If they have a repeat performance like that, I'm going to be losing my voice. Actually, it's already happening slowly. I hope no one can hear it. I'm embarrassed about it.
You gotta hold it down, Zeke. Contain it, because there's so much going on. But talking about things going on, let's all send it over to Sundown, who's got a little recap for us.
Thank you so much, Monster and Zeke. That last match was incredible. Aiden and Rob proving that they weren't stuck or too far gone, able to take the top spot away with another impressive performance. And I mean, so far, the tail of the tape has been those World Cup qualified players absolutely dominating the competition. Let's take a look at some of the gameplay they were able to show in the last match. But first, we're going to kick it off with FPX Sad and what they were able to do to the previous match victors. So you see him throwing out the grenades, actually picks up RL Grimes, saying you can catch that one, and then pushes forward and is able to take him out. That was the partner of Airwalk, so managed to throw a little bit of a stick there in their game plan, and then followed it up with another great elimination. Just watch him edit down right away, finds the combat shot, and picks up Musel. Brilliantly done there from FPX Sad and his partner, but now on board here with Kenneth Fareed and Bucky, just recently signed Envious, but you can see Kenneth push right in and take out Ninja, but Aiden would not be overdone again. The only controller player in the world so far to have qualified for the duos portion of the competition, but Bucky says you can hold this, hold my pickaxe, picks up the double there onto Jarvis. Brilliantly done, and we would see those end up matching up later. But now, look at a quick little edit coming out from Jacob, able to push in and find Nick Merckx, and just barely coming to the rescue of Connor there. Did end up getting knocked, but was able to get in there. So that's some of the gameplay.
Quero ver a próxima,
Give you guys a
caralho.
look. And one other thing you don't necessarily always get to see is how these guys communicate. So let's take a quick listen in to what one of these duos sounds like when they're getting started and trying to figure out what's going on.
Quero que BR ganhe, cara.
In the basement of my house, of my home? Of your home, dude. Of my home? Where my family sleeps? Your family sleeps, bro.
Muito louco.
Well,
I mean, now that is one good example of communication. They were able to figure it out. They were in the basement and they kicked it out of there. So we got to see how one of these duos communicates. Let's take a little listen in to how another duo ends up communicating with Nick 830 and his partner.
Oh, he just RPG.
Ferrou ele.
They're gonna start pressuring.
Ferrou o cara, mano.
Getting pressured.
he's low. He's no
Okay.
shield.
Okay. Nice, Joey. Let's go,
Nossa.
dude. Okay, let's try to get all this stuff. I think the other person's mask fell down, so let's just not even worry about it. We just got.
And you can see they're not dropping any of the info. Brilliant communicated from Nick 830. He's all about educational commentary, making sure you level yourself up while getting it out there. Him and his partner Joey able to clean that one up. A fine example of how you work together. The two matches so far have been incredible. We have two more, and we're gonna throw it back up to the caster's desk with Zeke and Monster. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you so much. Sundown, we are back, hanging out here at the Pro-Am. In case you're just tuning in at home, welcome. Hope you've had an incredible Father's Day. Of course, shout outs to fathers across the world. Now, after these first two games, Monster, I think it's time to look at the standings. You know, what has shaken out? We saw Airwax clutch up a big win, but after game number 2, are they still in first? They are not.
Oh, it's Aiden
Bah.
who takes that first place. The king of communication, Nick 830's up in 5th as well, and just take a look at that. Bucky had a great game
Pero
that
I
last
don't-
round, a little bit of consistency.
fingers.
Gonna pull him up to 3rd as well, and Airwalks just kind of bumped down. They could not earn any points that round right there, and that shows
30
you
pontos.
consistency is going to be everything, not just one
Patriota
thing
lá.
is going to hold you up here. Right. You got to play all 4 relatively good, or you're going to fall behind.
That's right.
Patriota tá em com quantos pontos? 9 pontos.
4 players here, your top 20 currently. Now, Fortnite fam, I got a question for you. You guys know Peely, right? It's the banana guy. You guys know Peely, right? Have you ever wondered how Peely came to be? I can show you how. All right, we've been debuting these across all weekend. You saw the one of Jonesy on the island, but now, in case you didn't see it, I want to show you how Peely came to be.
Ó, bora ver outra coisa. Ó, brincadeira, brincadeira. Porque fui comendo bananão. Ó, meme, ó. Não. Não, velho, podia.
It's cute.
So,
I love it. I like it. I like it. We'll be debuting more of those over the weekend. Maybe you were here
I like
yesterday.
it. Gostei,
You got to see
gostei.
some, but we're gonna have more to show. But of course, Fortnite fam, after those 2 games, they were pretty heated games. I think we need to go to a break. All right, a little short break. But stick around because our house DJ Mike Realm is gonna be spinning. So Mike Realm, take us out.
Acho que é água, peraí.
Burgers from dirt to munch. Tacos royale with brunch. Red juices and tasty treat. For little whipped cream and pizza pea. Let's slide out to the lobby to get your spots and knobs. Let's slide out to the lobby.
Caralho, 13 minutos próximo. Qual o jogo que a Epic Games já fez? Igualzinho Força. Bem, muito mais realista. Né? Nossa senhora. Epic Games faz cada jogo, mano, que geral doida. Tipo um tiro na base, né? Eu vou baixar Satisfactory. Eu vou baixar. Não no PC, mas sim no Xbox, se tiver. Fortnite em Horizonte. É mesmo a Moeba recorde. Que viadão bonito. Esse jogo é muito bom, é o melhor de todos. Ah, não. Vou mostrar os trailers agora. E tem aquele ali, né? O moleque que te segue. Vamos ver outro jogo. Outro jogo pica. JB Gamer. Valeu por se inscrever no canal aí, cara. Enquanto eles estão arrumando um bagulhozinho lá, né? Não, mas esse modo aí tá muito foda. Já peguei até o bagulhozinho dela. Fortnite. Oi? Tô fazendo ao vivo. Bota na Dalton aí não, senão vai dar negócio que não. Porra, essa, vai. Barra 5. Barra 10. Minuto para outra partida começar. Hein? Acho que já sei. Bonito. É tipo o que vai falar, uma raposa vai fazer um contrato, nunca vi. Dez minutos. Essa próxima partida.
The behemoth threat looms from beyond the horizon. To stand against it, each of us, master and recruit alike, will choose our own path. Whatever it is you seek, every hunt offers the chance to earn glory, trophies, or at least the battle scar. Ramsgate, an outpost at the edge of the world, has become our home.
Três, dois,
And as long as we draw breath, it will not fall.
Eu vou até... Não, isso é fraco.
We have learned to turn the behemoth's unique, lethal power back against them. And we do it in style. The behemoths are changing, evolving. And so we forge new bonds, together, one hunt at a time. Live on the edge of every moment, Slayer. Live for the hunt.
Hey guys, Monster Defense here, down to the player lounge. I'm joined with Pokimane.
All right, what's up, Fortnite fam? We're hanging out with Wildcat. How you feeling, W? Are you excited?
Still got some butterflies in my feet, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
What do you think about the format?
Honestly, I'm really excited for this format because I know no one has really played it yet.
Don't you think Courage has a little bit of an advantage there? He's kind of cheating. He's on the casting team, so like...
I think Jordan Fisher's on his team too, and they already have pre-built synergy. They've played together a ton, but you know what? That doesn't mean they're gonna win.
Any strategies going into this?
Take first place. Run it home.
Yeah, creative mode is like right up my alley. I've been doing stuff like that in different games for the past few years, so I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm gonna do really well.
Which favorite emote?
Gotta be Billy Bounce. That or Knee Slapper. Both are really good. I cannot do either though.
Boom, there it is. Now, last year at the Pro-Am, you got to hang out with Logic on stage. We need to talk about that.
The Logic thing was just a monumental moment. I still can't believe it. I show it to everybody. My parents show it to everybody. I'm forever grateful for that moment. Really being able to just show them how it's done. You know what I'm saying?
I know your teammate is sick, so do you know who's going to be replacing him?
Yeah, actually, it's gonna be Maddie. She's a pro player for Gen G, so I know she's good. At the end of the day, it's still a really good player for another good player. So yeah.
Any fighting words for the enemy teams?
They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready for the shine and the splash and the flash lights. They ain't ready for it. They ain't ready.
Guys, I'm blind. I'm gonna send it back your way. Thank you so much, Javier. Oh, God.
out to Mike Realm, our in-house DJ, for spinning all weekend long for the summer block party. And for all these people in the venue who just got themselves a nice boogie down supply. Welcome back, everybody, to the Fortnite Pro-Am. I'm Golden Boy alongside Monster D-Face, Boricua Boys, back at it once again. And we're looking forward to calling games 3 and 4, the conclusion of our second Fortnite Pro-Am. And we have had some great games today, man. Like, I've been watching in the back, blown away, talking to a lot of our players, and everyone's feeling the pressure. And that is exactly what I wanted out of this one. I wanted people to get sweaty on that stage.
Sweaty like me, because this is my first crowd I'm, casting for. But let's jump into the standings, guys, and take a look at, where our competitors are standing here, Golden.
Aiden is going to be sitting at the top with one of the members of Lost Kings. They'll have 1 victory royale, 16 eliminations, and 31 points total. Airwalks and RL Grime, off of that stunning game 1, will sit at 2nd place. Perhaps they can climb and take the top spot yet again. You also see likes of Tifu and Josh Hart, Symphony, as well as Jordan Lachlan with Cody Walker. Then as we go further down low, starting to see some players not out of it quite yet. We still have 2 games remaining, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of our top players, I should say, are going to be cooking up for us here. A lot of strategy talk, a lot of discussion regarding what they're going to do going into game 3. But ladies and gentlemen, the forum, are you ready for game 3?
2.
Oh, no. We gotta do that again. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Everyone's geared up. They're loaded into the island. The countdown is going to begin. And Monster, I have to say, there are some threats out there on the island. Who are some of the players that you want to see dominate in Game 3?
Yeah, I've already talked up Ewok at the start, so I'm going to let her kind of chill for a second. But let's start to talk about Bucky FPS and Kenneth Fareed, who are standing in 3rd place right now. But Golden Boy, we're loading into the game right now. Here we go.
That's right, folks. Game 3 underway. Let's see who's going to come out on top with that coveted victory royale. And there you see all of our players starting to populate on screen. And, this has been such a fun event. Been talking to a lot of people here, asking them who they want to win. And, a lot of people have told me they want Ninja, Marshawn Lynch to win. And I get it. I totally get it. But there are some quality players also that are out there that a lot of folks may not know about, just like, mentioned Airwalks from Europe.
Let's go.
So good, so talented. And a huge shout out to RL Grime, his teammate, because he knows how to throw down on some Fortnite, Monster.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. And like I said, I was talking to him in the player lounge. RL Grime was so shy. He was like, nah, dude, I don't want to do this interview. But, Airwalk stepped up to the plate. To see them come out here and start slinging down, that is actually one of the best things. You least expect it.
But had a conversation actually with Vic Star, Martin Star earlier about some of their more creative strategies, if you will. Fortunately for them, they got caught by a boombo that hit both of them. And when I say boombo, I mean literally one shot on a boombo actually took both of them out in, I believe it was game 2. They're trying to get a little crafty with it, play the outside game, and I say that literally because their strategy, from what they told me, has been to build up as much materials as they possibly can and then build around the edge of the island to wherever the circle is going to be. It's not the... it's not the best strategy.
Mano, esse Bracal tava ali em geral, viado. Eu quero ver na Copa, viado. Caralho. Eu quero ver na Copa.
That is correct, sir. It is not... I was talking to them. I did not have the heart to tell them that it was a bad idea. I felt like they have to just make their
Na
own
Copa
minutes.
que também vou participar lá.
We're gonna glance past that because Cloak actually went right for that baller, but ends up getting punished for it immediately. He's getting tagged up. You're gonna have to shadow bomb out of there, and he's gonna be down to 56 HP. We'll have that blue burst SMG. It's the best weapon to have there, along with that gray heavy AR. Finds a player in front of him, able to do some damage, but Cloak is gonna be out of the game yet again, and that is gonna become as courtesy actually from Marquis.
Ficou morto também.
Yep, valiant effort there, but off to the dusty divot. We go. TV and our frags still in this game right here. Kind of showing up. He's here for that early game. Take a look at the feed. Beer itself was taken out here. JT Brown and frags.
I'm impressed with JT Brown. You want to know why? because I've been competing for a very long time, my friend. JT Brown.
Não, mãe, melhora
Repping a
lá.
jersey. I love that. When you're out there playing with a jersey, you know it's game time. You know you're serious, and you're out there to win. That's what it's all about.
That is
Entendi. Tá tão ruim assim.
right indeed, but
Ah.
oh no, Dr. Lupo and Jordan Fisher here already have taken out Hannibal. Hunting for Jarvis. We saw Jarvis. This is his landing spot. He likes Paradise Palms. He's been ran out of here. Rent was due. He didn't have it. He just
Nossa,
pushed
mas
out
o
of
HD
Dodge.
trava muito.
Jarvis is
Que pariu.
going up here.
Para lá, velho. Valeu, valeu.